Gone with the Wind has captured the imagination and acclaim of the entire world.
Do you mean to tell me, Katie Scarlett O'Hara, that land doesn't mean anything to you? Why, land is the only thing in the world worth working for, worth fighting for, worth dying for, because it's the only thing that lasts.
Written in 1936 and produced in film in 1939, Margaret Mitchell's Gone with the Wind has been adored through the ages. The story follows the quintessential Southern belle, Scarlett O'Hara, through the Civil War and Reconstruction in the Old South. Through the war, Scarlett loses her parents, the wealth of her plantation, and the society she has always known. Behind Scarlett's 3 marriages and undying infatuation with Ashley Wilkes lies a very accurate, yet somewhat biased depiction of the Civil War and post-Civil War South.
Let's get out of here together. No use staying here, letting the South come down around your ears. Too many nice places to go and visit. Mexico, London, Paris.
With you?
Yes, ma'am. With a man who understands you and admires you for just what you are.
With many of the historical aspects of this novel, Mitchell's scrupulous research provides readers with a truthful depiction of the event. The Siege of Atlanta, for example, taking place through July and August of 1964, is very accurate in both the book and movie. Like in the novel, most of the city was actually burned by retreating Confederates in an attempt to keep war materials from falling into enemy hands. Many of the wounded and injured were left in the rubble.
Dear, I wish they'd hurry.
Wouldn't be in such a hurry to see them go if I were you, my dear. With them goes the last semblance of law and order.
Scarlett almost starves, as many did during the post-war period, and fears her family will become homeless and without any means to support themselves. The Reconstruction South truly resembled this, as hard-working men and women alike struggled to earn an income in a society destroyed by war loss and new government led by carpetbaggers and scalawags. The depiction of convict labor is also accurate. Scarlett employs convicts and provides them with deplorable conditions after the war, as many did when dealing with the loss of slavery.
Most of the miseries of the world were caused by wars. And when the wars were over, no one ever knew what they were about.
Have you seen Doc?
One side, lady, please.
One of the book's weakest points, however, is its extreme bias towards slavery and the way of life of Southern plantation owners. When writing the novel, Mitchell used the stories she had heard from her elders during lifetime in Georgia. So, their extreme dedication towards the Confederate cause shown in the novel displays the feelings of real Southerners during the time. The romantic ideals of the lost cause were present even during the writing of the novel. Mitchell went as far to admit that she did not even know the South had lost the Civil War until she was 10 years old. Unfortunately, slavery was often displayed as an unrealistically benevolent institution in both the movie and the novel. At one point, a slave even begs to be brought back to the plantation. Such an unsettlingly patronizing attitude remains throughout the entire book and movie, painting slave owners as kind and caring towards the slaves, and painting the slaves as childlike. Gone with the Wind paints the picture of a dreamy and idyllic relationship between slave and master that never truly existed. Perhaps the most striking feature of Gone with the Wind is its resemblance to the world during the Great Depression in which it was written. Like those living through that time, Southerners in the novel were forced to near starvation. Women alike worked tirelessly to better their circumstances in any way they could. Scarlett O'Hara's undeterred will to survive probably hit home for many of the novel's readers in the 30s.
God is my witness, they're not going to lick me. I'm going to live through this, and when it's all over, I'll never be hungry again. No, nor any of my folk. If I have to lie, steal, cheat, or kill, as God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again.